Hello friends, it's the Funny Fungus again. So this is the code from the previous video and let me break this code down so that you may understand the format. The first line always includes a header file which starts with an hashtag include. These are called micros which I will be covering later. Then this within this angular brackets, this less than and greater than symbol are called angular brackets, and within which it's written stdio.h, which is a header file. Okay, this is necessary in a program, at least this line. Second is void main or int main, whatever it is. After this main, these opening and close brackets are called parentheses. Parentheses. This is will be the term which I'll be using, and these are officially called parentheses. After which comes a opening curly bracket which ends after a while. So this opening and close bracket represents a block, which means the main is opened by this curly bracket and end is ended by this curly bracket. Anything within these brackets are the body of the main function. So as I told you, when the program is executed, the main method is called, and everything within the main is executed. Which means our program is everything under the main, so everything here is executed. Then coming to the statements, every line or every statement ends with a semicolon, and it is called a terminator. So int a equal to 5 terminator, float b equal to 4.5f terminator. So to terminate every line or every sentence, terminator is used, and it is used in every line, everything, every declarations, every printing or scanning or any functions. This terminator is used. Secondly, about the data types, as I told, there are multiple data types. Int, float, and char are some of them, and then the variable name, and this equal to operator. This equal to assigns the value which is right to it to the left of it, which means the 5 is assigned to a. That means the thing which is right to the equal to, that means 5 in this case is assigned to the left. In every case the same thing happens, but if we write int 5 equal to a, in basic English language it means the same, 5 equal to a or a equal to 5, but this isn't checking for equality, it is basically assigning something to something. So what this is written where, this will be an error. Look, this is an error because 5 is a constant, not a variable, and obviously constants can't be assigned any value. So this was the basics logic, and let me run this program again so that you, yes, it is working. Okay, what is this? I've made a breakpoint. Okay, no need for that. So this was the simple breakthrough. Okay, next what we are gonna do is perform some operations, some mathematical operations. For example, int a equal to a 5, int b equal to 6, int c equal to a plus b. So if you want to just print the sum, so d is the sum. As we know, um, d will be replaced by the c over here, so this will be printing 11 is the sum. Let's see for that. 11 is the sum, right? Cool. You can do this for any number of times, but the thing is, why do we need variables here? Because we are making this program static, but the thing is, not every program is static. By static, what I mean is that we are declaring the variables, the value to the variables right now, but in real life scenarios we need to enter the values at runtime, as if we are executing it. So for example, so what do we need to do that? We need to learn inputting. So how do we do that? First of all, we need to make this a habit. Whatever variables we are using, we need to declare, just declare them first. How to declare it? Int a comma b comma c. We can, these variables can be separated by commas, but if we write for example, this line will not throw an error. This will write a garbage value, whatever it is, it not throw an error. But if we write a terminator over here, this will throw an error. I think it is not saved, that's why. Just a second. This will throw an error. Yes, it did throw, because as we put the terminator over here, this statement is terminated. That means this is the line, int a terminator and b comma c. B comma c doesn't make any sense, so we can use int b comma c. So this will not throw an error. This 34 came because it's a garbage value. This next time something else might. No, this is coming the same. I will be telling. Okay, the concept here is that if we don't assign any value to any variable, it will take some garbage value on its own. This garbage value can be anything, anything at all. So every memory contains some garbage value about which we are not sure. So we shouldn't use undeclared variables anytime. So what the concept is? How do we enter the variable? Since the printf statement has been discussed, there's another thing called scanf. Scanf is used to input some variable, get input in some variable. Okay, scanf, as printf, it's very similar. Percentage d is for integers, comma. In general, in printf, we used to write a, and this will always terminate with a terminator. But the thing is, value isn't stored in exactly the variable, but it goes in the memory, the address of that variable. There are a lot of memory in which the variables are named, and the variables goes in the memory. So for representing the address, we write this ampersand. This and mark, which we call in English, is called ampersand in coding. And instead of writing the variable name, we use an ampersand before that thing, and it is called the address of that variable. So this line will take the input of a, scanf within double quotes, percentage d, quotes ends, comma, ampersand a. So this line will take user's input for a. Till we don't give the input, it will be blinking on the screen. Okay, and will assigns the value to c. C equal to a plus b. Why we didn't use int over here? Because c is already declared. We are just defining it over here. It is declared above. Okay, c equal to a plus b, and this will do the problem. So according to you, what should be the output? It's since the first time is scanf, nothing before that, no printf before that. That's why it should be waiting for us to give input, blinking. So it is blinking, nothing. We'll go by value 5. The value for a is set now. Now we'll be giving some other value, for example 10. And when we enter the program, as if I'm going to show you the program. This one happened, this one is doing now. After I press enter, c equal to a plus b will be executed, and the value will be stored in the c, since equal to operators stores whatever is in the right. A plus b is in the right, it will be stored in c, and then it will be printed. Enter, 15 is the sum, that's the output. So that's all for this video. Thank you.